Hello, beautiful souls. How are you? So, as promised in this video, we wanted to talk about this story that Wayne Dyer told. And it so resonated with me with how I want to move forward with coaching, with guidance, with the videos, with everything that we create. So, the beautiful story was, right, that there's this person, right? And they're standing in their house and they've got their keys in their hand. House keys, car keys, all their keys in one big bunch, right? It's in their hands. And all of a sudden, the electricity goes out in the street, right? The whole street is dark. Everything goes dark. And in that moment that they're standing there holding their keys, they drop the keys, right? And in the darkness, fumbling around, they accidentally kick the keys and off the keys go in some direction. But they have no clue because it's so dark, they can't see, right? Where these keys have gone. So this person decides to go outside their house. And outside, they'll see all the other neighbors are coming out to see what's happening, if it's just their house or if it's, the whole street, as you do when there's a blackout. You go outside to see, is it just my house? Do I need to work on the power board to, flip the switches and see if I can get my power back on? Or is it the whole street? Because if it's the whole street, the whole neighborhood, you can't do anything about it. You've got to wait for the power to come back. Right? Go in, light some candles, do all that. But then this person gets distracted with the neighbors, right, that have all come out. They all start chatting about, what might have happened, that there's a blackout, the electricity's out. And all of a sudden, half an hour into it, this person remembers, oh, I've lost my keys, right? And they drop down onto this patch of grass, right, in front of a neighbor's house, on the opposite side of the street, right? There's the light there. There's the lamp post. There's this big patch, right, on the footpath of grass. And they decide in this tall grass, I'm going to start looking for my keys here. I just remembered I've lost my keys. I'm going to start looking for my keys here. So they drop down, start looking for the keys. And a neighbor comes across after a few minutes of watching them on their hands and knees. What are you doing? And they say, looking up at this person, I've dropped my keys. I'm looking for them. The neighbor goes, great, I'll help you. So they get down on their hands and knees in a different spot, start looking for this person's keys. Another neighbor comes along. What are you guys doing? Both look up. We're looking for keys. I've lost my keys. I've dropped them. Okay, let me help you. This goes on until there's about 5 or 6 people on their hands and knees on this huge patch of grass, footpath, looking for keys, this person's keys, until one person comes along. And this is the work. One person comes along. This is what coaching means to me. And they say, what are you guys doing? And they all look up in unison, right? We're looking for keys. And he's like, whose keys are they? And so the person puts up their hand. And this person asks, let's call them the coach, because this is what a coach does in my eyes. The coach asks, where did you lose the keys? And so the person stands up and he says, in my house, over there. Where did you drop the keys? In my house, over there, across the road. So by this stage, all the other people on their hands and knees get up, feeling really silly, shake off all the grass, all the mud, whatever they have on them, and walk off, right? Because they're not going to find the keys there. The keys aren't there. They just realized, oh, nobody stopped to ask, where did they drop the keys? Right? Fundamental question. Where did you drop them? Anyway, so the coach says to the person that dropped the keys, do you want help finding them? The person says, yes, that would be great. I'd really appreciate that. So they walk across over to this person's house. The front door was open. He left it wide open when he left, right? Walked out. So they walk in and, it's pitch dark. You can't see anything inside the house. So what does the coach do? He looks in his toolbox, all his tools and all his techniques that he has in his toolbox. And he pulls out a torch, because that's what you use in the dark. So he pulls out the torch, turns it on, shines the light into the room, looks to the person next to him and says, where did you drop the keys, roughly? Was it in this room? And they say, no, it's not in this room. Okay, let's go to the room where you dropped your keys. Person takes them to the room. Okay, so roughly where did you drop the keys? In this room. And they say, oh, I was near this sofa when I dropped it. Okay. So what does the coach do? The coach doesn't get down on their hands and knees and starts looking for the keys themselves. The coach says to the person, okay, let's shine the light underneath the couch, if that's where you think the keys might be. And let's see. But he gets down to shine the light while the other person that lost the keys gets down on their hands and knees and looks for the keys because it's their keys. Eventually the person finds them. Oh, here they are. Now the house, of course, is the analogy of us, our house, that all of the answers that we need for our journey are in here. You're not going to find them out there. You're not going to find them outside of you in another person. And that was my biggest lesson with that course that I spent so much money. I was looking for my answers in that person, thinking she had all my answers. She didn't. She couldn't even teach me how to run my business. There was no knowledge in there about how to run a business, what to do. Nothing. It was just more talk and more talk and more talk about spirit and spirit guides and spirit, and that's basically all it was about. But there was no guidance to you building your own business and how to do that, which was why I signed up and paid that amount of money. You know, because all her other courses, they were under $1,000, and I was happy to do some of those for the spirit side of things. You know, but I was looking to her for my answers of how to do my things. And she didn't have those answers for me. But for me, that's what a coach does. It shines light on you so that you can find your own keys. Not my keys to my house or my keys to my car. Your own keys. You've got your own keys for your own path. Your own house, your own car, your own journey. You've got the answers within you. I can't tell you what they are. What I can do is sit with you. That's what the 8-week program is all about. With all these different tools and techniques for you to go in and look inside your house. And all I do is shine that torch in the direction where you think it might be, where you think your keys might be. It's only you can know. And it's a beautiful process. I've had so much awareness for me this year, just blow my mind through these beautiful techniques, like the guru technique. There's the beautiful future belonging as well, as one of my favorites. It takes you out to when you are the age of 80, to tap into your subconscious, you know, of how to get to where it is that you want to go to. That goal, that dream that we all have. For me, it was being an author. For you, it'll be something completely different. We're not all here to write books. We're not all here to create courses. We're not all here to record YouTube videos. For you, it might be a podcast. For you, it might be something completely different. Working in nature. Photography. Working with children. It could be something completely different. Your dream. We all have a different dream, and it's there for a reason. That's what I've learned. And everything you go through is about you, and it is for you. Everything. Your business, if you're trying to run a business, if you're trying to start a business, You are evolving, you are growing, you are learning every day more and more about you, who you are being. Everything is a reflection of you, always, in every moment. It's all a reflection of you. Who you are being as a mother, who you are being as a father. Your different identities. In your profession, who are you being? Are you being patient? Are you being kind? Are you being disrespectful? Are you being impatient? Are you being rude? Are you being curt? Are you being? What are you being? All of that is a reflection of who you are inside. All of it. And everything outside of you reflects that back to you. When you look at that rose and you admire its beauty, it's because that beauty is already inside of you. You already are that beauty. You are it. And it is just spirit admiring spirit in a different form. But it is the same beautiful energy. So, my beautiful beings, for those of you who don't know what the coaching is for or have doubts about what the coaching is for me, it's about finding your life purpose, really connecting you to your dream, to your soul, what your soul wanted to do here. Connecting you to that. And then from there, what is it calling you to do with that dream? What does your soul want to do in this lifetime? What is it trying to experience? I know it's experiencing it every day. No matter what you're going through, you're already experiencing it. You're already in it. But every one of us has a dream of something we want to do, something we want to be. Every single one of us. What is that for you? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to know what that is, whether it's to work with animals, whether it's to work with children, whether it's to paint, be an artist, sing. What is that for you? What does it look like for you? What is your dream? That if you could do that, if you could be that, you would feel complete, that you are on your path. You are doing what you are meant to be doing. I have never felt that more completely than now. Now that I've resolved the whole lack and abundance conflict within me, that's all done. It's neither here nor there. You are here for a reason. You are here to be something, do something. I know for me, it's to be the light that I came here to be so strongly that it reminds others of the light within them. It is the same light. It is the same spirit, the same energy. There's no difference. My beautiful beings, the same spirit, expressing itself in different ways through different beings. The same spirit, the same power. There is no difference. And you have the free will that wherever you place your energy, wherever you put it, that will manifest for you. But the trick is putting your energy there fully, completely, with your whole heart, with zero resistance, no beliefs in the way that it can't be for you. No beliefs in the way that those keys, you're not going to find the keys, that they're not there. You know they're there. It's just a question of finding them. Your soul put those keys there for you to unlock all those beautiful doors. So find the keys. Find them. Use them. Live your life. However that looks. Live your life. Yesterday, we were watching this documentary. I think it was called Into the Depths, or it was about deep sea divers. And they were obsessed with this cave in New Zealand. And I'm sitting there in the middle of it, asking my husband, why? Why on earth would you feel the need to go into a cave and go deep sea diving for over 200 meters? It takes about 37 minutes to get down there, and then about 13 hours to get back, and then all the complications that go with that. And with that thought was, why on earth would you feel the need to climb the highest mountain and then put yourself in danger that might be your last moment on this earth? Why do you have that need? And then it dawned on me, because that is their dream, that they may find themselves in those moments. They may find themselves, that they are enough just as they are, that they are worthy just as they are. They are good enough. They are spirit. That's what it's all about. All of it. Discovering that you are spirit. Having a human experience, and then everything changes. Everything. So, my beautiful beings, climb that highest mountain. Swim to the depths of the cave that has no end, because they got to the 230 meter mark and there was still more cave to explore. But that was the deepest they'd ever been, and I think the deepest any human's ever been. Underwater, deep sea diving. I think that's what they were trying to accomplish in that documentary. Do it. If it brings you that realization that, wow, I am spirit. It is so worth it. We love you guys. Remember to click like and subscribe so you don't miss any of the messages. We love you so, so much. You are spirit. I am spirit. And let us know in the comments, what's your dream? Is it a mountain? Is it a cave? What is it for you that would make you feel accomplished, whole, complete, done?